Today is going to be a bit longer video. Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to play all the spin-offs that came out before Sonic Adventure 1. So yeah, this is going to be all the 8-bit games, most of the 8-bit games, because there are so many that some of them can be just repeated in the process. So yeah, the process can just be easily repeated. So yeah, first head over to this page in the description and download the Sonic SMS remake. This is the remake of Sonic 1 8-bit. It should be quick, nice and easy. Just click the download button and extract the folder. I'm not going to do that because I already have it. It's just easy to download the game and then extract the folder. It's going to be one exe file and it should be this one right here. Just launch the game and you're good to go. I'm going to show you a bit of gameplay before moving on to the next person, like the next game. Okay, yep. Now you can just select any game version you want. For example, it's not showing controllers right now. I don't know what the problem is. Weird. That's why. That's weird. It's not showing me with my controller. Okay, yep, now it is. Okay, I just reconnected my controller and everything worked fine. So yep, you can now just play the game as any character you want. You can play it as any character you want. I'm sorry, I started a bit. Let's go. As you guys can see, it's full 60 FPS widescreen. So yeah, it was made on a custom engine made by a fan. So yeah, it's gonna work very closer. It also has a spin dash and the drop dash. So yeah, that's pretty cool advancement. Okay. For Sonic 2 8-bit, just go to the next file. Just go to the next link in the description and download the window SMS Sonic SMS Remake 2. This is the remake of the 8-bit version of Sonic 2. Just easy as that. Just download it and extract it to any folder you want. It should be this exe right over here. Just click and run it. Yep, that's pretty easy. Sega, and now just run it. It's not too hard. So yeah, it's both of these games are made by Creative Aria, which is a really like nice person who makes all of these cool remakes. Just click the classic game. Yep, and now you can play any zone you want. Unfortunately, the analog sticks are not supported, so you have to play with your D-pad. Yep. And you can use the drop dash and everything, which is pretty cool. Yep. Let's go. Oh. Whoa. For Sonic Chaos, head over to this link in the description and download the emulator called BizHawk. The link will be in the description, and just go download this folder right here. For Windows, you can also download it for Linux if you want, but there's the Windows folder. Just download it and then extract it to any folder you want. I have it extracted right over here. Wait. I have it extracted right over here. Yep. And now you just need to run the emuhawk.exe4 file, which is the application. And before we get into anything, you need to download the BIOS for for the Sega Genesis and the Sega Game Gear, because in the Master System. Otherwise, most of these games won't work. So yeah, just download the firmware and just download those files and put them in the firmware. Yep. And now you should be able to run the game. And now that you are running it, just go into config and display, and this is where we're going to have many like opinion based question, like have your own opinion. But what I recommend doing is going into the aspect ratio section and using custom size, and then do it to your like display's resolution. For example, if you have a 1080p monitor, type the resolution of 1080p in here, and also click this button called expand pixels by integer only, and on the left all of these should be 0 at default, but on the cropping section put 10 in the left section right over here and just click OK. Now you can be able to open a ROM. So yeah, you can just open any ROM. So now you can go into the, you unfortunately cannot provide you with any links to all the ROMs. You can find it online. Just go into there are very website there are many websites that provide ROMs for old games. So yeah, I'm not condoning piracy. This is not, so yeah, you can just go find it online. So yep, now you can, as you guys can see, the game is loading. I can just press R plus enter to full screen it, and yeah, if you want the original aspect ratio, I will show you what to do. So if you want the original aspect ratio, just go into display and click the use systems recommendation. Now click OK, and as you guys can see, the game will now be 4 by 3 on the original aspect ratio. Unfortunately, I accidentally selected Tails, but let's go. So yeah, if you want the original like game, you can just press you can just use the system recommendation. But this is like uh the default version. If you want, you can go back into display and you can use the custom AR, and now you can see it's on widescreen, as you guys can see over here. Ow! As you guys can see, it works just fine. Now for Sonic Spinball, we are again going to use BizHawk to like run the game. So yeah, just open. So now that you have the options configured from last time, you should be able to do this very easily. Just go where your Sonic Spinball ROM is. I recommend the Genesis version because that is the better one, and just run it. It's as easy as that. So yeah, you can easily run the game. As you guys can see, you can just run the game easily, and the game looks pretty good as well. Now, for Sonic Triple Trouble, we are not going to be emulating the game because there is another version that is far better. Over in the link of the description, over in the description, there will be a link to this page right here. Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. This is a fan remake of the Triple Trouble game, and it's very awesome. It's a masterpiece, really. Just download the 64-bit version over here. You should be able to find it right over here. Download it, extract it. You should be good to go. Just extract it to anywhere you want and run the exe file. It's so easy, and this is the best version of Sonic Triple Trouble. The other version, the emulated version, are not the best. If you want the best Sonic Triple Trouble experience, I recommend going with this. So yeah, let's just hopefully we should be able to like hop into the game. It's not responding. Why? Oh, it's going to give me a jump scare. So yep, now we're going to go into the game. As you guys can see, it works just fine. You should be able to have many options here. I am not going to show you many options because you can experiment with them yourself, because there are many tastes to different people have different tastes. So yep, as you guys can see, the game will now start. I can play with my analog stick or the D-pad. We can now skip everything, and as you guys can see, this game is so awesome. It has a cool story. It even lets you switch characters with with the right face button. So yeah, that's pretty cool. As you guys can see, I can use Tails to fly. Sonic just fell down. I can use Sonic to use the super, like, drop dash, and yeah, everything's cool. For Knuckles Chaotix, we are going to be using BizHawk again. Just go into the folder and run emuhawk, and since we already have all the settings configured, we should be able to go gold. So yeah, I can just go to open ROM and then Knuckles Chaotix, and make sure that the ROM you download or extract extract from your Genesis cartridge is a .bin file, because those are the because those are the ones that works best with these. So yeah, and now you should be able to run the game easily. So yep, as you guys can see, the game is running full speed. So yep, we can just go into the game. So yep, the game is running at full speed. The reason why it looks a bit slow is because it's the PAL version, unfortunately. But you can get the NTSC version, which is 60 FPS and runs very good. So yeah. And last but not least is the Sonic game that is very trash in my opinion. But yeah, We're going to go into here and select the Sonic Blast ROM. BizHawk again, which is very easy. I know this might sound weird, but yeah, the Master System. But yeah, let's just go back into it. And yep, now we have Sonic Blast. Yep, we can now just press the start button. Or at the if you do worrying about what to do, but it automatically maps all the buttons for you, so you don't need to map any buttons. This which is pretty cool in my opinion. So yep, you can just use your you can just play the game how it was made. Trash. So yep, I'm not going to show you any gameplay because this game looks absolutely horrendous. Now we get into the bigger stuff. Next game we're talking about is Sonic 3D Blast. Unfortunate, and for me, the best version has always been the Sega Saturn version. So you should be able to go over here and download and go over to this website right here. And I'm going to show and I'm going to like provide the link to this page right over here, where you can find the Sega Saturn emulator that I will be using. It's called Chronos, and it's very good. It's like very fast and has very good graphics and everything. You can just download it easily from like the best by clicking the Windows button, and I already have it downloaded. So yeah, just go inside the folder, and then what you can do is click the chronos.exe file, and just you can go into settings and go into video, and just you can just do stretch to window and start in full screen. And yep, you can do anything as you want. There are many upscale filters over here and many different. What we need is the for the window size we will do 1080p. For mesh mode we will do improve. For GPU RBG will turn on. For ground memory will improve. And for wireframe you turn this on. Okay, yeah, this is something that will improve our performance. Now for sound you can leave it at that, but you can use direct sound, which is I like most. And now for the input we are going to go over here onto port 1 and clicking this wrench icon over here. And now for the input you can just click anything and it will be like waiting input. For up you can just put up on your analog stick, and you can do the same for everything. For A you can press A, for B you can press B, for X you can press X, for Y you can press Y, for Z you can put the right bumper, you can put the left bumper on your Xbox 360 controller. And for the triggers you can just put your triggers in. And now for the start button press start, and now click OK. I don't know which button I am missing. It says I close. Okay, yeah. So now that we are done with that, we can go into advanced section. And yep, everything right over here should be very good. You can just use the view shortcuts and everything. So yep. Okay, now you can click OK and everything should be good. Now you can just open your ROM by wait, what happened? Okay. Oh, it's loading. Oh, come on, stop responding. Wait, you can just load it again. Now that we have all the settings done, we can just open a CD-ROM. Wait, I can just load an ISO. And for this, you can just go over here into the place where you have Sonic 3D Blast stored. And you can select the Q file. Make sure to select the Q file because you can download it as an ISO or as many different files. So yeah, make sure to select the Q file if you have it. And yeah, it might look a bit weird, but yeah. Now another thing I forgot to show you is that the best way is you can do this is you can make sure to select your settings into this. Oh wait, it reversed all my settings. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure to put my settings back to where which I showed you, and then we should be good. As you guys can see, the emulator is working very fine now. It was having a bit of a problem before, but you should be able to run the game easily. So yep, now it's loading the game, I believe. So yep, yeah. So you should use the Sega Saturn version. If you prefer the Genesis version, you can use BizHawk to emulate it. But I recommend the Saturn version since I think it looks the best. The Duck Corporation. Wow, what a name for your company. Let me just get into the game and I will show you how it works. The music is actually really good. It sometimes stutters the music a bit. Sometimes he might hear stuttering in the audio, but there's just nothing to worry about. Just you can. What the heck is this? Something weird is happening. I feel like this is just a glitches. This emulator is not the best at emulating Sega Saturn games, but every time I've used this, it works pretty well. So yeah, don't worry about seeing those weird boxes everywhere. You might mess with the settings, and you should be able to find it. The HUD is completely messed up. What the heck? Wait, what the heck is going on? Wait, something weird is going on. I'm just going to turn the settings a bit. Uh, I feel like GPU RBG is the reason for this, and also this. So yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, just click OK. Yep, it works now. Perfect. Let's see. Yep, everything works back to normal. So yeah, make sure to disable those settings if you're having an issue. So yep, as you guys can see, the game runs fine now. One thing you can also do is go into settings and go into video, and if you want you can use integer scaling to make sure that it's properly rendered in widescreen, which I is not doing right now. So what I recommend is just sticking to stretch to window, but if you want the original aspect ratio you can also do that, and the game is being rendered in 1080p. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yep. Oh my god, it's really a struggle to climb up, but the game is running very smoothly at 1080p and 60 fps. So yeah. Now for Sonic Jam, since that game also came out on the Sega Saturn, we can use Chronos again, which is like the best emulator for Sega Saturn game. So yeah, you can just go into open a load ISO, eject a load an ISO, and just go into your Sonic Jam folder where you have it. There it is, and just run the Q file. It should be able to load the game easily. So yep, as you guys can see, everything is working very fine now. Now you can just go over here and it should load the game easily, not to worries. You can just skip this cutscene if you want, it's not that good to look at. So yeah, you can play all the games in here if you want. You can even play the Sonic games you want, or you can go into the Sonic world. I'm going to show you the game first, and then I'm going to show you the so I can play Sonic 3 and Knuckles if I want to, and then I'm going to show you the Sonic world a bit later. Oh my god, what is going on? Yep, I'm just going to use normal difficulty. It's not loading the game. This is how it looks originally, so don't worry about it being a bit lower resolution. The audio is a bit weird, but no worries. The audio is a bit messed up, but hey, it's not unplayable in my opinion. Look at that. The music seems a bit slowed down. As you guys can see, the game has running properly, and now I can show you guys the Sonic world. The audio might get a bit mixed up when loading new areas. So yep. Now you can go into the Sonic world, which takes a bit time to load in this emulator for the first time, but the second time you load it, it will load almost instantly. Look at this Sonic world. The music is also pretty good, like the quality of the music is pretty good. Look at this. The music seems a bit slowed down, but it might be due to my hardware. The game must run very fine on your hardware, because if you had a better PC than mine. Now for the final game today we are going to talk about Sonic R. So I believe that the best version of Sonic R is the PC port, but it doesn't work with newer Windows now because it came out in 1997 and it doesn't work with like the newer Windows systems now. But there is something that I want to show you. Sonic R Updater. So for the normal game you can easily download it from the, what do you call it, the you can easily download from like myabandonware.com, which is where I got it, but I don't recommend getting it. If you have a copy of Sonic R you can easily get it, like you could easily use it. But yeah, like from the, if you have the original Sonic R copy you can just use it. Now just run the R updater and click to like where you just click accept to the admin message. Now go to where your Sonic R is located. For mine it's right over here in the tutorial section, right over here. And yeah, just click OK. So make sure to just put in the location where Sonic R is, click next. It will just get all the file information and just download everything. It may take a bit more time, it may take a bit of time, but after that it should be able to like set everything up. It will set you up with all the music, like the high quality music, good better controls and everything. And yeah, so just one thing I will show you how to just do everything right over here. As you guys can see, it's like adding everything right now. So yep, it's like installing everything. As you guys can see, all the files behind just all of them like started to update. As you guys can see, just finishing up everything. So yeah, make sure to just let it finish up everything. Yeah, it should be good. As you guys can see, the moment it is now finished, I can just click the finish button. And now for this one thing I want to go tell you guys is just leave everything in the mods folder. Everything is fine here. Go into the graphics section, click the this button and click native. It will just set your resolution to your native resolution. Just click wait. Don't click Windows, don't click scale screen, don't click Windows full screen. Just leave everything. Just click 1080p. Click don't remove 4 by 3 aspect ratio size and just click native again. Make sure to first check off force 4 by 3 and then click native. Then click save. And now you can go into the option and you can install the URL handler. Just click OK if you want to install any more mods. And yep, now we can easily run the game, but first we have to do something in the game before we start playing. So yeah, make sure to let it load everything and it should start loading everything. Yeah, make sure to let it load the Windows folder. And now just first we need to configure our controller. So first press enter on your keyboard and just use the arrow keys to navigate to here, and then press A. Oh wait, A doesn't work. Just press the space bar. Now go into the controls. Oh wait, and just set the joystick. Uh it's not working. It's not letting me do it. Oh, okay, yeah. So for the action, select A. For the pause, select start. For the acceleration button, press X. For the L brake button, press the left bumper. For the right brake button, press the right bumper. And for the camera, you can just do I don't know. You can just do the D-pad up. Just leave the camera, or maybe you can do like the right button. No, just press the B button. Now go back, and as you guys can see, wait. Select okay for the X. Okay, so it's not working. Press for the action button, press start. For press A. For the pause, press start. For the XL, press X. For the L brake, press LB. For the R brake, press RB. And for the camera, you can just press in the right stick. So yep, as you guys can see, it's working now. You can just press the back buttons, and now the controller is working, and you can just easily like select a character, and now you should be able to head over into the game. For example, I'm going to play this map.
Ready, set, go!
Yep, and now as you guys can see, the game is working fine. Yep. Now that we have the game, there is one other mod that I would like to show you guys so that we can end the video properly. One mod that you should obviously add is the Sonic R ring, is the Sonic R gentle ring sound, which replaces the low quality music with some high quality music like the ring sound and everything. You can just use the Sonic R mod manager right here. Just click it and click the open mod manager button, and then click the install button right over here. Just click yes, and then now it should start up working and start downloading the mod. Click OK, click, just check it, click next, click save, and then click save and play. And now we should be good to play Sonic R. Just click the save and play button. Yep, now we should be able to play Sonic R easily. I'm just going to load into the game. We can just press the start button, and now we can just select a character and everything. And as you guys can see, the audio will be a lot better for the rings.
Ready, set, go!
As you guys can see, the audio file is a lot better right now. So yep. So yep, as you guys can see, you can use the right triggers to kind of drift. Okay, just one more thing. You can go into the options, and one thing I recommend doing is going to the sound and make sure that the music volume is all the way up, while the sound effects volume is a bit more, it's like on 3, because the sound effects can be a bit more loud. And now you can click back, and yeah, the music will be very loud, but yeah, it will be best for it because the music in this game is kind of fantastic. So yeah, for my favorite track is probably Living in the City. You might not be able to hear some sound effects, but yeah. You know what, that is a bit too loud. Just mess around with it. If you find the best, you can just find your best volume. For me, I recommend just having the music volume at 6 and then the SX volume at 3. Yep, that will be best. And now you can just exit to Windows and click yes. So yeah, that was the best way to play almost all of the spin-offs. There are many other Game Gear games that I didn't cover, like Sonic Drift, but those are coming in Sonic Origins Plus. Maybe they will be good. And if you want, you can emulate them using BizHawk. It's just easy as just loading the ROM into the emulator like we did with Sonic Blast and everything. It will be auto-configured everything because I already showed you auto-configure everything. So yeah, hope you guys had a good time. I will see you next time. Bye.